Alright, welcome back to the David Show, everybody. This is David, and just to recap what happened in the last episode is Takahiro-kun, who is me, was at the temple. He was approached by like some hot demon chick, and then he was transported into a forest, and he saw these other hot cat girls being chased by these two, who are putting him under arrest for because they had their panties stolen by the cat girls. The cat girls threw the panties at Takahiro-kun's face. These people thought he was in cahoots with the hot cat girls, and now they're gonna bring him in for to prison. Yeah. All right, here we go. Silence, Hokage. If he speaks again before we get to the village, you have my permission to knock him unconscious. Tsundere tyrant. That's funny. And that's how I ended up on my way to a jail cell, cuffed and dragged by two girls, both of who I started to suspect were crazy. Sorry, I was drinking water. Hey, it's a new drawing. When we exited the forest, alarms set off in my mind. The city I had lived in my whole life, it was gone. You've got to be kidding me. If I wasn't in Tsukino Toshi, then where the hell was I? Hey, no talking. Come on, I don't want to bop you that much, but kinda maybe a punch or two. I just want to know how the heck you blocked my strike so easily. Your attack had a lot of power behind it, but it was kind of predictable. With the right movement and enough force, that's the result you'll get. Anyway, I'll play along for a bit. Where in the world are we? This clearly isn't my hometown. I mean, the buildings look like they belong in some sort of classic samurai movie. Huh? What the heck is a movie? This is Harumaru. It's been here forever. Hokage, I thought I told you silence him if he spoke again. Actually, you told me that I could, but you didn't tell me that I had to. Must be tough, being the subordinate of someone like that. Be quiet, or I will silence you for good. This time it didn't seem to be an idle threat. The girl had unsheathed her katana and was now resting the edge of the blade against my throat. I was already starting to regret having played a hero earlier. Hopefully, there would be someone with more common sense in the village. Several minutes later. I'm getting tongue-tied. Ellipses. Yeah, blah blah dot dot dot. I soon found myself confined within a small room. The stern-looking tsundere of a girl glaring down at me while the other girl, was apparently called Narumi, seemed to have softened up a little. From what I had gathered during the conversations, they had called the village elder to help oversee my questioning. What purpose did these thieves have? Or are you just some pervert who gets off sniffing girls' undies? I ought to castrate you. I already told you, I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Not to mention, anything warmed by you would probably smell sour. 'Cause your pussy smells. Hey! Okay. I couldn't see too well from the cell where they had put me, but I was almost certain I could hear Narumi laughing nearby. Oh, village elder. Tsukino Dono, please calm down. You brought him in to learn the reason behind presence in the forest, didn't you? I need a better voice. That is correct, Elder Sama. I believe he was working together with the fox spirits to steal panties and other undergarments. Objection! What are you objecting to, young man? The evidence surrounding the defendant's accusation was fabricated. Narumi-san, would you please answer the question for the judge? Was the defendant, that is myself, anywhere near those girls while you two were in pursuit of them? Hold it. Just who are you calling a judge here? Lower your voice or I will strike you down. Hey, Mio-san. I need to figure out some better voices for them, but for now I'm just going to read it. Hey, Mio-san, maybe the whole angry accusation isn't working. This guy clearly isn't a bandit. You could just ask him why he was up there in the woods. I can't my brain is fuzzy. If he has a valid reason, then sure. If not, then he's clearly a panty thief, and we'll use him as a punching bag out in the yard. Finally, and here I thought this was about to become a turnabout case. I sighed deeply, partly amused by my own act despite the seriousness of the situation. Who would have ever thought mimicking characters from games and movies would end up getting me out of trouble? As long as I didn't become an ace prisoner, things would hopefully turn out for the better. A wise idea, Narumi-chan. How about you start by giving us your name? Kashukin Kakahire. So, what are you doing What are you doing in... Give me a sec. What are you doing in the forest when these two were chasing the thieves? I'm not entirely sure myself. One moment I was praying at a shrine, hidden inside the forest. Next thing I knew, some weird girl was talking to me. A girl? Yes, a girl with horns and a tail. I know it sounds weird, but I could have sworn I saw her before. I just fainted. After that, I woke up somewhere near the forest. Tsukino Dodo Narumi-chan. Do you recall the stories about the shrine near our village? Forgive me, Elder Sama, I do not recall. I've been spitting on the microphone, it smells now. I know it's a place of high spiritual energy, a sacred place, but I can't remember the details. Sorry, grandfather. The shrine belongs to Siri, a powerful spirit that has been watching over our village for as long as anyone can remember. Unlike the fox spirits, we tend to avoid going too deep into the forest. I still think I could get rid of those pests once and for all if you could just let me go in and find their home. It's probably hidden in some damn cave on the hill or some rundown old house. Humans and spirits rarely mingle, even if they might meet with good intentions. The fact that this lad says he saw a spirit means there's a chance he was there for a reason, not to mention. Did you take a good look at him yet? He seems disoriented and his clothes look foreign. He did seem to be talking gibberish earlier. He claimed to be from a city near here, but there's nothing like that around for miles. He was also talking about something called a move, and he used some fighting techniques that I've never seen before. He is still a pervert. What was his voice? I'm not a pervert. It's perfectly natural for a guy my age to be curious about certain things. Besides, if you're talking about how the panties ended up on my face, I had nothing to do with it, tsundere tyrant. What did you just call me? I'd have smashed you to pieces, brat. Oh wait, now that I think about it, those two foxes did look like they were just abandoning them, but grandfather, what does all this mean? I can't be certain. However, I believe it is unlikely that he's working together with these fox spirits. Still, I have never heard of any human to come upon a spirit such as Saruri. I dare say he might not even be of this world. Wait, are you saying that I'm in a different world now? God, this is going to be the last episode of this session. That would be the most logical explanation. In what world would that be considered logical? Oh, that was him. But I have an important tournament to participate in 2 weeks from now. Well, no one has ever experienced something like this before. We will have to think about how to deal with you. Or if it's even possible to get you your own world. Oh, my brain's starting to go fucking mushy, guys. Sorry. In the meantime, a night in the cell won't hurt. He did assault a village guard, and he resisted arrest. He could stay here until his... These last few lines are going to be difficult. He could stay here until he rots for all I care, but I suspect the village will wish you... You know what, guys? I'm going to end the episode right now. I can't talk anymore. See you guys next time on The David Show!